So we've got, I'm Donovan, this is Ati from Jewel. We've come to do a demonstration today for the treatment of the sanitizing of surfaces with a product called Bacoban. It's a long-term surface disinfectant. It bonds with the surface, and the active ingredients in there lasts for up to 10 days when coming into contact with coronavirus, 99.9% of bacteria, fungi and mold, and also other enveloped viruses like hepatitis and tuberculosis and things like that. So there's different methods of application. The concentrate that we supply must be diluted to a ratio of 1 to 100 with potable water. It can be applied to any surface. It can be applied to material, it can be applied to masks, goggles, PPE material, plastics. There you can see, you can actually see there's a little bit of foam on there as well, because there is a surfactant inside this product, so it can replace your existing cleaning materials. So it does act as a cleaning agent, obviously for heavy grease and things like that on the floors. If there's really a lot of grease, then you wouldn't use only Bacoban. You try and clean up as much of it first, but this can be used in machinery like floor cleaners as well. You just let the glasses like Ati's there dry first before putting them on. But here in the event of an electric motor, we can see, you can spray this. It is water based, but the active ingredient that bonds with the surface is a silica oxide. So it actually coats that surface and seals it. And whatever pathogens are on that surface will be killed. And whoever handles this machinery now, it doesn't matter how many times or how many different people are touching this piece of machinery, whatever bacteria they've got on their hands will be killed on contact with this piece of machinery. So you can have multiple warehouse people, whether they're wearing gloves or whether they're just wearing their bare hands, handle this machinery. So Ati will give you a demonstration now on this motor. See a fine mist. Do not worry about corrosion, because the motor is, I think, protected anyway, but even if it was bare steel, the water-based will not corrode the material, because the silica oxide layer will bond with the surface. The water will evaporate. The water is the carrier for the product. But obviously, gents and ladies, we want to say that do this with also a little bit of common sense. If you have computer equipment and things like that, the easiest way to disinfect your office and your computer equipment, your light switches and things like that, high contact areas, door knobs and handles, will be to actually decant the product into a little portable sprayer nozzle, and you can then use a dry microfiber cloth just to wipe your computer boards and things like that. That is the most sensible way to apply the product. But for a large scale disinfection, here's the product. It's a concentrate form. That liter will make you 100 liters. You can then you only then really need to apply this every week or every 7 to 10 days, as opposed to having to sanitize 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day, or as soon as somebody touches a surface. That's the benefit of the product. It's much more economical than using normal sanitizers, whether they're alcohol or water based. This sprayer is portable, whereas the fogger needs a power point. This can be, you can see that mist is actually a lot heavier. And it can be applied in the same fashion. There are different types of nozzles for different droplet sizes. It's just very, very, very simple application. Those water droplets will coat that surface, and the active ingredient will bond to that surface. The actual layer of silica oxide will actually last on the surface for a number of years. It's not going to rub off. It's very robust. If you have to take a cloth and wipe the surface with a 500 gram or half a kilogram load, you would need to wipe the surface 29,000 times to get rid of the layer. It does not harm the layer. It will not interact badly with any product, with any surface. So we're going to go over here to wooden crates. You can, as I say, do any surface. Here you can see you do not want to, you can use the fogger for this one probably, but you could use this where it will wet the cardboard, but obviously it will evaporate. And there it's done.
You know why I needed the box? Because we've got a lot of filters coming in.
A lot of printers.
Filter.
Oh, filters.
Yeah. Is it not going to damage?
In fact, no. What are the filters for?
For the machine, like oil filter.
Oh no, it won't damage the filters at all. It won't interfere with your process in your filtration systems. But again, I don't think you won't be sanitizing the filter paper itself. The box, it's okay. That's no problem at all. This is a food safe product. Although we had to do an industrial application. You can see there is a bit of moisture on here, but you could use the fogger as well. But certainly it's not flammable. Your risk with respect to this product is the handling of the concentrate, because that is something you do need to wear your normal PPE or normal breathing apparatus when handling the concentrate. The pH is neutral. However, I think that kind of sums it up. Any further questions, you can email us. Thank you.